Onidamashi, Episode 4, aka the final part of Onidamashi. I'm gonna go ahead and give this episode a 6 out of 10. I have my reason. This was a good arc. I actually liked it. Like, it gave you the same feeling of Onikakushi, where it put you in the middle of, what this new series is going to be about. How Onikakushi introduced Higurashi, Onidamashi is introducing this new Higurashi. Now, I'm gonna say this now. The thing that, maybe give it a lower score than an 8 out of 10. I was gonna give it an 8 out of 10, actually. But it dropped 2 points with the ending minute. The ending minute caused me to drop it down. I'm gonna go ahead and say more of my thoughts on it as this video goes on, because it's time for me to go through the scenes of this episode 4 of Higurashi When They Cry GOU. Also, before I actually begin talking about this episode, I might as well point out that in episode 3, I did forget a few details, like the image of Satoshi that was shown during the explanation of the past 4 years curse. I was actually going to talk about that. I just forgot. And, well, there was a lot of inferences that, Rena is actually the one being the most affected by Hinamizawa syndrome. After watching this episode, it's very relevant that Rena was the one who was the most affected by Hinamizawa syndrome. And also, there was a few details like Takano and Tomotake's disappearance being very, very strange, aka Takano's car's still there, and Tomotake's bike is still left behind. That was also something that I forgot to point out. Anyways, let's go ahead and go through episode 4 of Onidamashi. Oh, fuck! Ow! Yeah, we definitely get a lot of inferences that Keiichi is actually being affected by Hinamizawa syndrome like he was in Onikakushi. He is feeling sickly, he's super scared of Rena, and when he was going to the Irie Clinic to get a fever checked up, the Irie Clinic is being packed up. Very suspiciously, the Irie Clinic is being packed up. Now, does this mean, is this the preparation of the Great Hinamizawa disaster? Or, there's a second theory. If Tomotake's not dead, he probably figured out Takano's plan, maybe through the help of someone else. And they're covering it up. They're doing a cover-up because at the end of this episode, it's still quite prevalent that the Great Hinamizawa disaster never occurred. Now, I'll go more to the ending of this episode later in this video because I want to go through the next scene where Keiichi goes to school, and around the lunchtime, he meets up with Rika. And Rika basically comforts him into thinking, maybe it's all in your head. And Keiichi agrees, and it kind of cancels out his own Hinamizawa syndrome in a sense. Like, it didn't completely take it away, but it lessened it so that Keiichi is not gonna, do a repeat of the events that happened in Onikakushi. Rika comforting Keiichi and telling him, hey, it's okay, Keiichi-kun, I'm rooting for you. I just thought that was adorable. Anyways, we then go back to Keiichi returning home when his mom gives him a phone call saying that her and his father were in Tokyo right now for business reasons, and that he wouldn't have to worry about dinner because she had asked Rena to assist Keiichi with the dinner. And as soon as she arrives, we get to see that Keiichi was not gonna let her in. Do it, Keiichi! For him to suddenly think back on Rika-chan's words. And? What? Wait! He just remembered! He remembered. Fucking, they have him remember what he did in Onikakushi. And I'm gonna be honest here, it's a slight underreaction from Keiichi's part, though. Okay. I forgave the initial underreaction because it wasn't an emotionally taxing scene, plus Keiichi didn't understand at the moment what that memory meant. Though there is some indications that he kind of recognized the significance of it because as soon as he opens the door, he hugs Rena. She tiny. Wait. Like, that's just a wonderful touch-up to Keiichi remembering in this new arc, though we don't get to see the full effect of his remembrance until later on. Now, as Rena is preparing the food and Keiichi is watching TV, he is about to make the move of apologizing to Rena over the stuff he had done the past few days of, you know, suspecting her. As he's doing that, I got a bad feeling as soon as I saw Rena's eyes, like her hair covering up her eyes, and there's just like a dark void there. I knew something was up. Oh no. Are they trying to make her look suspicious? And as soon as she revealed her array of dangerous treasure. What the fuck? And of course, as soon as Keiichi walks into the kitchen, the oh shit moment occurs when Rena goes off and states, "I'm doing this for my father's happiness." And she goes to attack Keiichi. That scene, the fighting scene between Keiichi and Rena, that was actually really good. I actually liked the fighting scene. Though, as soon as she starts stabbing Keiichi, I got a little mad. Now, I know this is a television edit. Like, I know this is a television edit, but my hugest gripe on television edits are, this show airs at 11:30 at night in Japan. They did not need to do that sort of censorship at 11:30 on a Thursday night. I don't understand television censorship for that late at night. I don't understand that. Though, of course, this is on primetime Japanese television, even though it's not really primetime anymore since it's almost midnight, but I digress. This is still a brutal scene, even with the dumb censorship. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! That's a lot of blood! As soon as Keiichi gets stabbed to death, all I could think was, nice boat. After getting stabbed that many times, I'm impressed Keiichi was able to do something. Okay, so as Rena's stabbing him to death, Keiichi does attempt to fight back by hitting her with a clock, for which I am impressed by the amount of strength Keiichi had, even while being stabbed. No way, no. How? That's surprised. Wait, how? Keiichi survived. And I was actually genuinely shocked that he survived that scene. Though, of course, it seems like Keiichi has guts to steal because in Higurashi, he survived as well. From one stab wound. Rena did multiple stab wounds. That's impressive, though. That's impressive that he survived. That's like some of the most cursed thing I ever seen. Like, any face of Oishi, regardless of what design he has, Oishi's just fucking cursed. During Oishi's talk with Keiichi, Keiichi has the full effect of remembering, and he breaks down on the spot as he goes to tell Oishi that he can't even begin to explain how he feels about what happened. And then a few days later, Mion visits. Yes, he gets visited by Mion, who tells him about how Rena had died. For which I'm not that surprised that Rena died. But then as soon as she drops the bomb that Satoko and Rika are dead also, I just sat there like, how? Like, I was trying to figure out how with my, mind of Higurashi, because if it was Rika's doing, why would she also kill Satoko? Why would she also kill Satoko? That was the biggest problem I had, even though there was multiple stab wounds in the neck. Did Rika kill Satoko as well? Or did someone else kill Satoko? Or did Rika kill herself and then Satoko killed herself after seeing Rika dead? Or, one last theory. Satoko's Himizawa syndrome peaked and she killed them both. That's also a theory I have. Satoko did it as well, because of all the characters in Higurashi with Himizawa syndrome, I think Satoko has it the worst. And the Irie Clinic was shut down. They couldn't do enough checkups on Satoko, leading to her to fall for Himizawa syndrome, leading to the deaths of both her and Rika. And now, let's get on to the scene that made me drop this by 2 points. The nurse asking Keiichi, do you feel any itchiness on your throat? For Keiichi to then begin scratching his throat and screaming. Okay, that's kind of silly. Come on. That is so fucking silly! That is... no! I hated that. Come on, could you think of anything a little bit more creative for a spooky ending? Like, come on, that was so silly to me! That was just super silly, man. I dislike that. I actually really dislike that ending. Because it just was silly! It was just silly! Like, the whole episode had a great build-up for a stupid, silly ending! And with this episode, we got a glimpse into seeing what the next arc will be, which is Watana Damashi. Cotton deceiving. Interesting. Intriguing. Cotton decepting. Cotton deceiving, not decepting. Deceiving. So, what's next? Tatari Damashi? Cotton deceiving. Yes, I'm going to deceive my cotton-filled Kyubey right now by making it think I'm going to put it on my lap and hug it like I usually do in my videos, but instead, I'm going to pull a Homura and punch him in the face. Oh shit, no. Oh god, no. I just broke it once through my recording of episode 2 of Umineko. Are you serious? Damn it! Anyways, say your theories down below in the comments and just tell me your thoughts in general about Onidamashi and what you think this new Higurashi Munekai GOU is going to play out. Please tell me all your thoughts, all your theories, and all your opinions down below. I'll read most of them. Because sometimes I cannot keep track of the comments for these videos because there's so many comments, like so much that I'm not used to. Like, I'm not used to getting this many comments, and I really appreciate you all talking about this show as I'm currently watching it. So thank you everybody for watching this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, my hair is all over the place. And I will see you all next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, my hair is all over the place. Why is this part of my ending? Why is this part of my ending motto? I don't know. And I'll see you all next time. Mikhail!
Okay.